no debate. First place, go play.
Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Humble Greatness in the building. Yo, man, we got some superstars in the building. I'm going to have the dude in the middle introduce himself. Go ahead. Who we got?
Troy Brooks, owner and founder of Greatness Vodka.
The Greatness Vodka. Okay, for sure.
I appreciate that.
All right. You already know, man. If you watch my podcast, if you don't know who this is, and I don't know what you're doing, you hiding under a rock or something, go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
Man, EKM, local artist, owner of Wichita Promo.
Wichita Promo. So if you're an artist and you need some promotion, this dude is the guy. Don't hit me up. Hit him up. Wichita Promo 316. We appreciate everything you've been putting out. So we got the man in the middle, man.
Appreciate it.
The guy in the middle.
Wichita legend.
For real.
Man.
Let's go.
Been hearing the name for a minute.
Up on, I'm playing.
He throwing out the L word, bro. Legend. Yeah, man.
I appreciate that, bro.
So let's talk a little bit about the drink, man. What's up? We got some new bottles because these weren't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been supporting for a long time, so you know.
You have. I appreciate that. So for those that do know, I used to have like a black label, and it was a little more simple, things like that. My focus, the reason I changed it to keep it short, though, fellas.
Yeah, for sure.
I changed it and I went with full color and everything like that is because the goal is to make Greatness a national brand. You know what I mean?
Okay. Mm-hmm. So is black like not a national
it's
color
just
or what?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. And in one light, I'm kind of like, you gonna blaze your own trail anyway. You know, so it really don't matter.
It really don't matter.
If it's popping, it's popping, right?
Sure. Absolutely.
But in one light, there's that. In the other light, though, you know, I had some guys that had 30 plus years in the industry tell me,
they give you some game.
Yeah, hey, bro, the vodka industry is more of a party.
Absolutely.
Like vibe. So you probably want to brighten it up.
Yeah.
You know, if you think about the top brands, we don't need to mention them here. You think about the top brands, typically it's brighter colors in vodka.
And the bottles be nice, bro. For real.
Right.
Yeah.
There's only one brand, and we all kind of know what brand. Maybe it starts with the T, but
for sure.
I've heard one crazy success story with them, and he never switched it up because he just couldn't afford to. So that's an example of just you gonna blaze your own trail anyway, and now
I'm gonna just have to figure it out.
And now it's massive.
That's wild.
But for me, I want the goal is to make the brand national, and so I wanted to brighten it up, you know, put a little more color to it, and you know, have some ways that people can just really remember us the way that it slants everything. There's real purpose to why I did it all.
You're talking about like. What do you mean with the way it slants?
Yeah, my fault. No, I appreciate the question. So like right here, the slant, like that right there, my goal was.
Oh shoot! Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like a circle a little bit, right? So with the slant, my goal was to. I don't know. I wanted it to have like our own cut. I guess this is kind of crazy. So if you think of like. Any type of branding, right? You always want it to have it. And EK, you probably already know this because you have to brand. You do too.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, like, so you want it always to be consistent, right?
You have to.
My first vision when I thought about these labels was, man, I want to have like, when it's like fall, some windbreakers, some retro windbreakers, but like the slant.
With the slant. I got you.
Because I always remember being younger, I used to have like a Chicago Bulls one.
Yeah, okay.
That was kind of like 90s kind of. And I'm like, ain't nobody doing that. I got to do that.
Yeah.
So that was kind of, and then it just kind of allowed me to be able to create my own lane with it and do things like that in short.
So are we looking at Greatness gear? What's up?
Man, listen. Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, we looking at some Greatness gear.
You had windbreakers, didn't you?
Yeah, I got some.
Okay. Were they for sale or were they just for you?
No, they for sale. I got here's my thing though. Whenever I come out with something, I'm always like, I gotta have at least one of everything.
Of course.
Like, you know, but like the thing with that, I try not to get too caught up in stuff that isn't my lane.
Yeah, bro. I feel you.
You see what I mean? The bigger the brand gets, it'll naturally just sell its own gear. But I don't want to get caught up like I'm a clothing line. So I just dialed it back.
I think that's what I did too with the Humble Greatness clothing. Like I'm just now starting my journey on that. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot, and clothes are always hard. Like I've told artists before, yo, I've been on tour with those guys that have shirts, and they'll buy all these shirts, but then they come back home from tour with like, I mean, if everybody was a large and an extra large on tour, we're coming back home with a whole bunch of small and mediums. Right. What is we finna do with those? You know what I'm saying? So I always thought clothing was a tough lane to get into, but D'Adrian Harding he changed my perspective on that. He looked me straight in the face and was like, bro, you ain't got no merch? I was like, I mean, there's just so many issues with it. He was like, I mean, if you just want to put money on the table, then whatever. And he walked out of my house. I was like, dang, D, okay. But I mean, D'Adrian's really good at, how he does merch and his drops and his sales. And he's so strategic. So I'd be studying how he does it. But yeah, he was, after that conversation, I was like, all right, bro, I need some merch.
Yeah. I definitely agree. You got some, EK?
Nah, I don't yet.
EK, look, you gotta do it how you gotta do, bro.
Wichita promo, bro.
Yeah, I need to work on that.
No, but I have put the bug in his ear, and I think some people, because he's really close to me, so I mean, it might be one of them things where he has to kind of see me do it. Let me go ahead and make the mistakes, bro, and then come behind me, and I'll tell you what not to do. I'll go ahead and hit my head against the wall if I got to.
I tell you what, that's love.
Yeah,
I've never done it, but I see how difficult it is just off like when we were shooting this cypher about a week ago. We shot a little cypher video. I was looking for like a local shirt for like 3 weeks. Couldn't find nothing in my size. Every like local brand they was out. Everybody just got smalls, and I was like,
That's see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I couldn't find nothing. Yeah, everything's out of stock.
If y'all don't, real quick, if you don't mind, like for me, it is so tough. It's so tough because so I have a bar right now. I'm doing a promo with to where.
Can you say the name of the bar?
Yeah, O'Brien's.
Shout out to O'Brien's.
Yeah,
come on now.
Shout out to O'Brien's Irish Pub. Man,
they be busy, bro. Well,
they show so much love to me, man. They go through so much greatness there, and I'm really good friends with the owners.
Yep.
And the GM.
They got good people up there for real.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah, they really do.
But so if you buy a minimum of 3 drinks, cocktail shots, whatever, you get a free T-shirt, a Greatness T-shirt. Yeah, so I had to make.
Good.
That's cool, right? But it's expensive. So it's good. So like for me in my industry, since merch, it like you gotta have it. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like that ain't really what turned my dollars. Like you know what I mean? So it's just kind of like merch until you making a lot of money.
Yeah. It's one of those things that for me, I feel like, and like I said, I'm pretty new to this. I feel like you just need to have a whole bunch of people like wearing that. And the thing about it is, okay, we're still trying to make at least a little something.
Yep.
But man, you might just have a whole bunch of people wearing it. You might be, break even. And then it might just come to the point where so many people have it that people are like, okay, I need to go ahead and invest in this.
It's definitely the recognition.
That's what I think. Yeah.
It's a front end investment for sure.
Yeah, man. People are all sizes, bro. It's so wild,
bro.
It's wild.
don't start getting them higher X's.
Woo! I know, bro. It costs more money to make it,
especially and if it's in color.
Yeah, I already know.
I got the bottles in color on the back of these. Yeah, and I'm like,
yeah,
man,
it's crazy.
You sure we gotta have these bottles on the back? So that was my first time doing it in color, but
yeah, for sure,
it's going well though.
That's dope. So yeah, we shot half of the cypher video. We're gonna shoot. Yeah. We're supposed to shoot the other half by the end of this month. But yeah, man, we got your product in there, bro.
Man, man, that's so much love. Hey, right, real quick,
we do.
Real quick, I gotta say this.
Yeah, come on.
Now, I gotta show some love. Number one, shout out to Humble Greatness Studios.
I appreciate it.
Angelo and his lovely wife have always supported me, and I appreciate that. I really do.
Absolutely.
Genuinely, and also. Bray Films. A lot of people don't know.
Shout out to Bray, bro.
Bray is my big cousin.
Oh, okay, for sure. That's dope.
What's it? First cousin?
That's
how you say it, right? Yeah. So real talk.
That's dope.
And so man, they always show love, and man, I look up to Bray in so many ways, just the way he works hard. But Lil Bray, all them, man, they always show love.
They be having your bottles in the movie, bro.
That's what man. And like when I be seeing that, I be like, bro, that's crazy. So I appreciate you doing that.
Absolutely.
I appreciate all y'all, just showing love, man.
I remember the first time I drank this, bro. He brought it down here. I drunk it and I was like, there's no way it's this good. Like with nothing, because I was like, bro, do I need something with these? Like, nah, man, it's cool by itself. Then I took another sip and I just looked at the bottle and I was like, yo, this is fire.
Correct me if I'm wrong, because you typically don't drink vodka, right?
Well, I really don't. I'm gonna tell you this. I don't drink even that much. I might have a drink with my girl here and there. I'll drink a little bit more if I'm around people that I know.
Yeah, socially.
You know what I'm saying? If I feel like I'm comfortable and I'm around, okay, cool. But yeah,
Yeah, I actually
think it's
remember
super
that.
light, bro. Super light.
I remember he tried it and he was like,
yeah, like,
that's different.
yo, is it really this good out of the bottle? That's crazy, bro.
No, it's this great. But
yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's just greatness, man. Support the greatness, bro. This bottle right here, this is a dangerous bottle. I tell people that all the time, man. It's a dangerous bottle.
Man, I appreciate
It's
it.
so good. So, what's next for you, bro?
Man, expansion.
So how do we expand? Do we just got to meet with a whole bunch of people, or what? What's the deal?
It is really, man, just getting different. I always like to look at business. Like, obviously, you see your goal and then back into it. I have a mentor,
Smart,
that
Very
always
smart.
tells me that. He's like,
absolutely.
he's like, whatever that goal is, back into it. And then, because if your goal is, just for the sake of numbers, if your goal is to make $1 million, right?
Okay.
Now, what does that activity look like to do that?
Yeah.
How much of that activity?
You have to kind of scale it.
Yeah, right. Because you're backing
sure.
into it, right? So for me, it's to expand. The next thing is the next state is Missouri.
Okay.
I'm in KCK now, and like I got to be in Kansas City tomorrow, and it's just I'm on the road a lot.
That's dope.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's just tiring. backing into it though.
Full time?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. You okay?
So, but backing into that, I'm about to hire a sales team and everything.
Absolutely.
Like that,
Yeah,
so.
that's what I was thinking. I think we might have grazed over that a little bit last time we talked, because I kind of remember you saying something like that. But
Man,
bro, congratulations.
last time we talked.
So
yeah.
That
That was a good event, man. That was a good event.
Shout out to Hits Entertainment.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, how did you get linked up with Hits Entertainment?
My guy Win, my brother Win.
Okay, shout out Win.
Win,
Shout
if
out
you
DJ
see this, you know how sticky it gets. But that's an inside joke we've been just running with. But yeah, Win plugged me in, bro.
That's awesome, bro. Yeah, man, they got the sauce, bro.
They do,
They
man.
got the sauce, man. When I be having my camera out filming, I'm like, yo, these cats got it down.
I'm like,
The
what?
crowd is crazy.
Yo,
Bro.
EK.
Yeah, he
Bro.
knows, bro.
Yeah, I be seeing
I be
it.
on my phone sending them little Facebook videos like, bro, the line is literally all the way to the back,
Yeah.
bro.
I ask him all the time. Like, I'm like, yo, how?
I don't step out the house for anything. I don't go
It's
to clubs.
rare.
I don't go to bars. I don't do nothing. But every time he goes to one of their events, he'll send me a video, and I'm looking at it at home like, damn, that shit looks crazy.
Bro, and like, you guys know better than me.
Yeah.
How hard that is.
Oh, yeah,
it's super
100%.
hard. Absolutely.
And it's like, they got the Midas touch around here. I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa.
They got the Midas touch, man. There's a lot of great things that they're doing. And the thing about it is they're likable people.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like even with the party scene here, there's a lot of people doing stuff, but people just aren't liked, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I see you doing your thing, but people really don't be pulling up to your stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's tough to create a name because, you know, that name can tarnish instantly. Say you do a show and then some bad happens at it. Now it's like
You're done.
all the years, you know, that you've put in, it could just go downhill. So that helps. And then specifically for me, that helps me throw successful shows is I really know the people who are coming.
Yeah.
It's like I develop relationships with a lot of people, right? So, you know, artists come through the door or something, I probably know who they are. I probably know, you know, they lady. I probably know something about them, you know what I'm saying? So building relationships is everything, man. If you can build relationships, you're going to be successful, period.
Yeah, by default.
So, absolutely.
I definitely agree.
So that's the cheat code in all of this.
Yeah.
Just be able to build some relationships, man.
It is. And it's work.
Absolutely.
It's work, man. I definitely, that for me, that was something I underestimated in my world.
Yeah, for sure.
Business is these bars, restaurants,
Yeah.
liquor stores. Like, it's really, you know, obviously, no matter what you do, your word has to mean something, right? But
For sure.
excuse me. But at the same time, when you start managing a lot of them.
Come on now,
man. It gets tough, man.
Absolutely,
it gets tough, and I kind of like, I know when you had reached out to me to do some things one time, and I felt so bad dropping the ball. I really take that stuff.
Drop the ball, bro.
I felt terrible. I was like, I remember I hit Angelo up, and I was like, man, I'm really sorry, man. Like,
he hit me up and was like, bro, do you still need that promo? And I was like, dog, the show was like 2 days ago.
I was, bro, like,
and he was like, I was like, bro, it's cool.
Yeah, but it ain't though. Like, so
it's a lot. Well, the thing about it is, it's a lot, bro. Like, I know. Well, let me say that I don't know. I understand. Let me say that.
Right.
I understand that you have so much going on, right? So, I mean, it's even with me, bro. You kind of gotta. It's not like some people are avoiding you. It's just like, when I have so much going on, I just have to list the level of importance.
Yeah.
Even if I love you, bro, and I don't get back to you, dog, it's just, I had more important things to do.
You do got to prioritize.
I'm a man. I get it. I'm a businessman. I understand that, bro.
That's true.
I'm still going to promote.
Man, I appreciate
the
that.
brand regardless.
It means a lot to me because, again, it's individuals that support me without me even asking, you know.
Sure,
so,
absolutely.
you know, I'm going to make it up to you, though.
Oh, okay. I appreciate it.
Hold me to that because I got something I'm going to get it. So.
Okay. Nah, man, that's dope. So, man, let's talk about the conversation we had yesterday.
All right, you want me to like kind of segue?
Yeah, man. Yeah, go ahead. This is gonna be good. We switching from the drinks to straight music right now, man.
Let me say this. I'm
ready. Come on.
Since
this is gonna be good.
I'm entering into Angelo's world here. I'm gonna be the first to say.
Come on.
I'm not qualified. Like, man, look.
The disclaimer.
I feel like Stephen A. Smith right now. Look, because he be saying that with like boxing and stuff. I'm not qualified. I ain't no rapper. No, I'm not a producer.
Yeah.
I don't make videos. None of that. You know, I do love music though. In another world, I am like the next Drake. In another world, but or in another life, I should say. But I will say, I genuinely feel like I have a good ear for music, though.
Absolutely.
But I will say this. So I was watching $1 Million Worth of Game. And that podcast has really grown on me a lot.
It's dope.
It really is.
It's really dope, bro. It is.
Their energy's great, right?
For sure.
So I'm watching it. They got Cameron and Mace on there.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, they have their podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. And so they started talking about like just ranking different artists and everything.
Yeah.
And the body of work. Okay? Again.
Come on, man.
Man, they finna eat me up in the comments on this. but so check it out though. So they talked about who would you rank better? And when you think about this, who has a better body of work?
Yeah, for sure.
Tupac or DMX?
Yeah.
Now, naturally, we all say Tupac.
Out the gate, yeah, for sure.
Right. But men lie, women lie.
Numbers don't.
Numbers don't lie. If you look at DMX, granted he lived longer, but he just he had a long career, but he just has a bigger body of work.
Yeah, I think what happens with
Wait, let me say this last part.
Go ahead.
So I asked Angelo and I said, you know what? I'm going with X.
Yeah.
Don't hate me, y'all. Please buy greatness still.
Absolutely.
But, you know, so now go ahead.
The thing about it is this, man, that I believe when you're talking about artists and body of work, the thing about it is, man, we fall in love with people who had a lot of potential. That's what hip hop does. They're like, man, if so-and-so lived longer, then that's not necessarily true.
Yeah, I agree.
But they base it off of when they were alive, how did they change the trajectory of music, right? So if you're thinking that way, like, okay, if Tupac if he lived longer, the way that he was projecting already, yeah, it would have been nuts, right? Maybe. We'll never know, right? But then, bro, people got to realize, like, there's one point when DMX was probably the biggest rapper possibly on the planet. Yeah,
Dog.
bro. I know his work. That's the thing.
Dog.
Like, I know it. I've seen it. If you have no idea about DMX, you can easily, like, everybody goes to that show. Like, everybody knows, like, DMX's show. What I mean by that is you can go to YouTube, type in, like, DMX large festival. And you'll see how many people was out there and they all knew the words. It was crazy.
And
right?
he was barking.
Yeah, bro, come on, bro.
You know
It
you
was
cold if
crazy.
you out there barking and they still liking it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's different.
So it was just, and then what we talked about after that was everybody has their time, bro. Like, I know that there's some timeless artists. Like, when I said that, I think you said something about Drake. Well, I mean, he's one of them ones. You know what I'm saying?
He is one.
So there's artists, you still got your Lil Waynes. There's a few artists that can rap forever. Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a few of them in there. Jay-Z can drop out of nowhere and, everybody's going to support that. So there's a few artists still living that can rap forever. But, dog, most of them, the lifespan for artists, I feel, is really short.
Yeah, what is that?
Sure.
Like, what is the average? You know what I
I don't
mean?
even know, bro. I don't think it's very long. I think the issue is streaming, bro. And what I mean by that is, and I think we might have had this conversation before, but it's wild to me. It's wild how somebody can literally wake up, record something on their phone, upload it to the same streaming services as a Drake, as a Lil Baby, as a Nicki Minaj. That's wild to me. Like, anybody, we can all be on. We can go in the studio right after this, make a song, and put it on all platforms.
I'm trying to
Apple
drop a
Music,
mixtape.
Spotify. That's crazy to me.
I do agree. You just because they get to play in the same field.
There's
basically.
no tier. There's no different tiers to it. That's like, so for me, I'm like, dog, I mean, the entertainment business is definitely a money hungry business. I understand that. But bro, when anybody can get on anybody else's level pretty much.
So does that make you and I want to get your perspective as well, bro.
Yeah.
Does that make you not respect the game as much?
Absolutely.
today?
Absolutely. Yes.
But why?
Because bro, not everybody gets a medal. If you lose, you lose.
Elaborate on that though. I don't get what you mean.
Yeah, so like the thing about it is with streaming, I think it would be dope if real people really reviewed your stuff. Like if he submitted something, then maybe there's like 3 different tiers of like streaming. Maybe there's like a rookie type tier, and then like an amateur, maybe an all-star, and then a professional tier. So when you submit your music, whoever reviewed it will be like, all right, well, your music is going to go in this tier.
I kind of wonder what next year is going to look like, because I know Spotify, I don't know if like Apple or anybody's following, but I know Spotify just set a law or like a rule. So starting 2024, you don't get paid if you don't hit like a certain amount of streams.
I heard about
and
that.
I don't know
think
what
you
that
might have
number
told
is
me
at,
that.
but I'm sure it's a lot. I'm sure it's like a solid amount of streams where most of us ain't going to get paid no more.
So is that
That won't surprise me.
so is that better or is that worse though?
if we being 1,000% honest, it doesn't fucking matter. Streams pay so little, it does not matter.
Yeah.
Like all these like Wichita rappers that be capping, I feel like I'm the only Wichita rapper that'll say this shit. But like, I will get thousands of views on my song and get $20. You don't get shit, bro. Streams don't pay shit.
$20.
Yeah, they
Streams
don't
don't pay
pay that
shit.
disrespect.
You get like a fourth of a penny from a stream or some shit. And all these artists be like, oh yeah, I'm making money off my music. You made $10 this year. Stop. You don't make no money from streams. So it's like,
Yeah.
to make actual like checks from streams, you got to be in the millions anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like, to be really, it don't make that much of a difference.
Yeah.
But it makes me curious. Like, I wonder if that falls off a little bit. If you literally don't have the option to make money, I wonder if a lot of these rappers that ain't serious like that just stop uploading to Spotify. You feel me? What the hell you need your music up there for if you're not gonna get anything from it?
Well, yeah, true. I do understand that, but I also feel like I don't know. Like when people come to me, any artist comes to me and they're like, "Man, I want to do music," and I'm like, "Okay, like why do you want to do this?" They're like,
Yeah.
"I mean, I'm trying to make money."
Yeah,
Then go get a
you're not
job,
gonna
bro.
make it.
Don't do this. Please
Man.
don't do this.
Yeah.
No.
Because it takes more than that. Is that what you mean?
Absolutely. It's just, it comes with building anything like this. Bro, you probably took some L's at the beginning.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So
Yeah.
What a lot of people, they're just like, oh yeah, I can go ahead and upload a mixtape and I'm gonna start getting paid. It don't work like that, bro.
Nah.
It doesn't work like that at all.
So, all right, so I know you rapped, bro. That's
He's
why
he's
why
cold.
did you say this?
Hey, he's hard, bro. He really is for real.
I need a free set. No, I'm playing. But so, man, I love music.
Yeah, for sure.
I like, bro. I'm telling you, I wish I had bars. Like I'm dead ass. Like, bro, bro, man. I remember writing. I used to write like songs in high school.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's
We up
the
to like
notebook
3 a.m.
at?
Man, it ain't it. Don't do me like that. Now that's not greatness.
He said it ain't it. It ain't it.
So I got so many questions for y'all, like, because
Wow, okay.
bro, I'm so inspired by artists. Like what locks me in. This is, bro. I feel it. I be feeling it to where like I be like, man, I wish I had bars. I wish I get in the booth right now. But
absolutely.
But so let me ask y'all this.
Okay.
Have y'all seen the podcast episode with J. Cole and Lil Yachty? Have y'all seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Have y'all seen it? Was so J. Cole, I ain't trying to be long-winded, but I need y'all to get it.
Okay.
So J. Cole talked about how when rap changed and like guys like Soulja Boy came out.
Absolutely.
And how like he was like, I've always been a lyricist.
Yeah.
And he's like, when I was coming up, that's what everybody was, that's what rap is about, like bars.
Yeah.
And when guys like Soulja Boy started to come up and he wasn't really like lyrically like just killing it like that.
For sure.
Yeah.
He's an entertainer, for sure.
Right.
Absolutely.
He was just saying how he hated it at first. And he's like, over time, now he's just like, he's confronting himself like, bro, you was hating. Like, it's just part of the evolution.
Yeah.
So, being that y'all live this, I'm curious to know y'all's perspective. And I haven't heard none of your music, so you got to tell. I don't know. You might be one of them lyrical assassins. You
Mine's
might
gonna be a hot take.
Woo-wee. I'm trying to hear it. All right, go ahead. Let's hear it.
I said this before on a podcast with him. Rap's never been better than it is right now. Not even close.
Whoa.
Lyricism has never been anywhere close to where it is right now.
Okay.
I can pull up dudes right now that'll wash Tupac.
Hold on, wait.
Whoa.
Hold on. All right.
Wash
Wait a
him.
minute.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Crazy.
Hold on.
Y'all hear this?
Because I agree.
Yeah.
I don't. I want you
The
to
thing
finish.
is, so I say that and people get mad because they think I'm talking about like Migos and the shit that's on the radio. The issue is,
Migos can really rap though.
okay, for sure, but you know what I'm saying? Like when you think of like lyricism and shit, like the dudes I'm talking about that could out rap these dudes in the 90s that everyone holds to such a high standard, they just
Right.
ain't getting played on the radio. They're not getting that like popular push. They're not on TikTok. You're not just seeing them constantly.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
still out there. You just got to search for them a little bit more. But the lyricism is a different level nowadays.
I don't
It's
even
crazy.
put Tupac top 10.
No, I don't either, really.
Man, okay.
He close.
I was telling
I
Angelo
put him up
that.
there because
Yeah,
of
he did.
influence. I don't put him up there because of skill.
See, that's what that's the
Here's what.
trajectory I was
Check this out
talking
though.
about.
Check this out though. Or is it
DMX got
or is
just
it-
as much influence as Pac, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just as
Or is
much.
it popularity? Because the
Yeah.
influence.
The influence DMX got
crazy,
just
bro.
as much,
Yeah,
if not
bro,
more.
you could-
All these
there's-
aggressive rappers now, that came straight from DMX.
Bro, there's videos that Jay-Z saying he was DMX. I think DMX opened for him. Don't quote me on that, but DMX was on stage before him, and he was like, after he left it, I was
Yeah.
like, "There's no way I can get out here and rock this crowd."
That wouldn't surprise me, man. I'm gonna keep it 1,000, man, and people might hate me for this too. I've never been a huge Jay fan, bro.
See, Jay's my GOAT. I ain't gonna
For
lie.
real?
Jay the GOAT for me. But Jay got a lot of misses too. And so I understand. Like when I say Jay-Z's the GOAT, people be bringing up like, oh, the dude that made Hard Knock Life. Like, stop. Like that's not
Bro,
the
his
Jay-Z
body of
I'm
work
talking
is
about.
crazy.
But
Jay-Z's
that's what I'm
cold.
saying. People will bring up like certain songs that are misses, and I'm like, that's not the Jay-Z. Like if we talking about lyricist Jay-Z,
Yeah.
like Drug Dealers Anonymous Jay-Z, fucking 444 Jay-Z.
That
I'm
Jay-Z's
talking
cold.
I can go deep on some Jay-Z shit.
Absolutely.
Jay-Z
Please
got
do,
some
please
cuts
do.
that nobody can touch, bro.
Put some respect on his
Bro,
name, because
Jay-Z got some shit, man.
Tripping. Put some
Jay-Z
respect
got
on him.
man.
So who's your? Okay, my fault.
I'm not answering this.
Wait,
I know what you
we got to come back. Yeah. We got it because I'm telling you, I love this conversation.
I'll put a new name out right now that washes almost everybody in the 90s. And me and Lalo talked about this on our podcast. Boldy James out-raps almost anybody I can name ever.
I don't even know what that is.
Boldy James might be I would go out on a limb and say, I don't know about best because that's just such a difficult conversation. Sure. That's the most consistent rapper of all time. Motherfucker drops like 4 albums a year with 15 songs each, and they're so fucking hard.
Out of all rappers?
Out of every rapper to ever live, that motherfucker probably the most consistent to me. I ain't say best, because best is a tough conversation. But this man drops...
There's one man at the top
this
that's
man
more
be
consistent
dropping
than
like
anybody.
4 albums a year, and they be crazy, bro.
Crazy. James.
You know how much music 4 albums a year is, bro?
Yeah,
that's so hard to push out. I'll run out of shit to say. That's crazy.
That is a lot of music.
That's so much, man, and it always hits. It's crazy.
That's super dope. So
that's some Wayne type shit back in the day.
Yeah, real absolutely. Shit, yeah.
Personally, what I look for, man, is I'll be on YouTube and I'm trying to find that artist that has like 300 subscribers or less.
Why is that?
Yeah.
Because, man, I really like to see new talent.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm always on the search for. Because, you know, what I do, I record local artists, right? So my heart is for the smaller artists. Like somebody that's like so dope and you're like, who is this dude? Like I'm probably never going to hear about him ever again because, you know, maybe it's a situation or like, who knows, right? But I'm always looking for like that artist that they're just so dope and the motions just, I mean, rappers, I don't even want to say rap. Music is just overcrowded, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Like maybe overcrowded is not the word. I just feel like everybody does it. I feel like if you walked up my block right now and knocked on some doors.
Yeah, there's 4 people on this block that make music right now.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Including Angela?
Yeah, like there's so many.
Like that.
People don't understand in this city.
I feel like everybody just does it. Like
I would guess because you got to think like you record a lot of the a big portion of the people here, but there's also there's Parallel, there's NLR, there's VME, there's all these other studios here in town, not in Kansas anymore. People record at all these places. I would guess there's at least like 400 or 500 rappers in Wichita.
Probably more than that, bro.
That's crazy.
Well,
it is.
Okay.
That's a lot of artists, bro.
Because when I was at Corey's studio, he got the same long catalog like I got.
It's crazy.
Time out. Come on, you didn't answer my question.
Okay,
yeah.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
I mean, I was just gonna let you go. I'm like, okay, are we getting here? But
what's up?
Wait, before because that brings me to another question though. How did you feel about the music switch? Like, you know what I mean? Like, guys like
man,
Lil
I'm
Yachty
gonna tell you this. I loved it because one of my homeboys in Texas, his name's, he goes by, well, we call him Jay Reezy, J.R. Simmons. Shout out to J.R. It was MySpace days, bro. And he was like, man, have you heard of Soulja Boy? And I was like, nah, who's that? This was when like SoundClick and like MySpace were popping. And so I remember clicking on this kid's like SoundClick page and he had like 100 songs on there. I was
Soulja did?
Yes. And I was like, dang, okay, well, he's in high school at the time, right? So I was like, okay. And new songs uploaded every single day.
He was in
I was like, dang. So he had a button or something where you could go to his MySpace and the banner, it would take forever to upload the MySpace.
Yep.
But like his banner was like a professional picture of him. And like, I think you could only have like 5 or 6 songs on MySpace. But they were all over millions of views. And I was like, who is this kid?
That's big time, especially back then.
That's the thing. And so, I did my research on him. And I fell in love with Soulja Boy then because he was young. He made his own beats. He did everything himself.
I mean, as a legend.
And I knew, bro, it was like it was like Christmas, bro. He made a video that was like, hey, thank you for all my fans and da-da-da. If you want to send anything, send it to this address. After Christmas Day, he made a video, and there were so many presents in his dad's like living room. Like,
dang,
bro, he had mad fans. I was like, bro, this is crazy. And they're buying him like the new PlayStation, the new Xbox, like all.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, this kid is
hell of a Christmas.
This kid
is
crazy with it, right? And then I think it was like shortly after that, he was talking about how I don't know if he dropped out of school or stopped going to school or something. Or maybe it was he quit his job. Because I think what he said was he was working, I want to say maybe it was like his auntie or something. And I think it was working fast food. and his auntie there was like, you still doing the music? Like, it's not going to work for you. You're just going to get a job. And he was like, man, I remember I did my first show and made like 10, 20K. And he's like, what, 14, 15 years old probably?
That's wild.
And he was like, I went back to the job like, I'm done.
Of course.
Never doing this.
Man. Can you imagine making that much money at that age?
But that's the thing, bro. Like, Soulja Boy is like the king of the internet. Like, he kind of started like
dropped the first. It might have been the first music video, but the first rap video I know on YouTube. He was the first rapper on YouTube.
That would have surprised me.
That's crazy. Yeah, he uploaded the first rap video on YouTube. That's wild. To be that guy, that's crazy.
And his bars ain't.
That's
really
crazy.
like
Nah, it's not like
it's
that.
just the vibe.
He got that support, bro. He got that support, and the thing is, I rep Soulja Boy so hard because, bro, he did it himself.
Yeah.
He was everything.
And when you say he did it himself,
yeah, he made his own beats. He recorded himself. He put his own music.
He did all that?
He figured out the internet. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gotta
he'll always be successful, bro.
Yeah.
Not with that video game, but I shouldn't say that. Let me stop.
Hey, Soulja Boy he gonna come up here and contact you, bro. Be like, the Soulja console, bro.
Please blow me up, please
support me, bro. Nah, man, he's it's just, bro. But like I said, bro, that was his time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I mean, I know he's still getting money. Doing shows, and that's the thing that a lot of people don't understand, bro. When you have a hit record in the United States, bro, you can literally tour overseas with that like forever.
Yeah,
like people overseas, bro.
No, yeah, that's
They'll
fact.
love you forever.
If you get on Spotify right now and look up like the top 40 songs, there's like 15 foreign countries right now listening to 2004 Mariah Carey.
All day.
It's crazy, bro.
All day, bro.
They be so behind. It's crazy. Overseas is so behind on music.
That's probably why 50 Cent killed his tour, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
50 Cent was going bananas. Oh.
Yeah.
Getting that bread.
Bro.
50 Cent had a crazy run.
Man, for real. Man.
He's probably up there when it was his time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, granted, he was raised different. He come from a different cloth.
Absolutely.
But man, listen, I don't know if I'd want to come in the game like that though. I mean, granted, he was already living that type of life, but like,
yeah, but I feel like
50 was on some other type of shit, man.
I feel like it's different now, bro. I feel like it's different than today.
Elaborate. What you mean?
Man, bro, like, I feel like rappers are just really like.
I feel like rappers are more about that street shit now than they were back then, 100%.
Yeah.
Back then it was all acting. It's not acting no more.
I don't know, bro. He wasn't acting at all.
On like a mainstream level.
Who was backing him, bro? Like Dre was backing him.
Before that.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Before that, he was on
dog. That's 50?
I ain't saying he wasn't on that shit. I feel like once rappers pop off nowadays, like once they hit that mainstream, they ain't doing shit no more.
I feel like they were. Okay.
They got a team around them that keeping them from doing shit for the most part.
Yeah.
There's a few idiots here and there that's slipping up and still acting crazy, but it's like
I feel like there's too much technology nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know you don't like this guy, but we're gonna go back to top five hoes. You know what he say? He said, I know I'm playing. He said he stabbed over some records. That's you probably should listen to that whole album. But he was talking about that. You know, back then. I mean, bro, back then, Jam Master Jay was getting killed. Like, I mean,
but I feel like now everything's just wide open. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, when you talk about, let's just go back to Biggie and Pac.
Okay.
Right? During that era, that's like two of the artists that seem to like always be brought up and talked about, right? When there's a ton more artists, but we didn't know that. We have the internet now, so we can know where everybody's at whenever.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know, it's just so wide open. So, I mean, yeah, there's probably a lot of stuff going on, but there's a lot of stuff that the media probably hid, right? Nowadays, man, TMZ is everywhere, bro. They might be right outside trying to catch something. You know what I'm saying? So the internet's just opened up so much. So I feel like a lot of artists are, I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of artists are reckless, and they probably always have been that way. But now that the internet's opened up, we just see it more. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What do you think about have you paid attention to the Young Thug case?
Nah,
it's
not
crazy,
at all,
man.
bro.
I paid just a little
That's
bit.
concerning to me. as an artist. That's something I think about a lot.
What? Okay, so
that's the most terrifying like case for a rapper ever. That's just crazy.
What happened?
Young
I really
Thug's,
don't know.
Like how they
Young Thug's been in
bars?
prison for like a straight. It's been at least a year. He been locked up now.
What's the deal?
They caught that RICO case. They locked up all of YSL, which is his label,
That's his
and they
label.
calling him a gang. And now, last week they released like 19 out of the 20 lyrics that they're using against him in court to prove that he's a gang member. So, I mean, first off, that's against the Constitution. Like, it literally says in art, we supposed to have free speech. As long as I don't say some fuck shit about like a specific person, I'm supposed to be able to say whatever the fuck I want. And if you read the lyrics they using in court, like, I mean, they already approved it. They're going to use it. They're going against the Constitution. They using lyrics
they
in court.
approved it like a couple days ago.
Yeah, that's
3 or 4
crazy.
days ago, actually.
That's crazy that they can even do that. But then you read the lyrics that Young Thug said that they using as evidence. It's literally just like, I keep a gun on me. It's like little. It's every rapper.
Every artist
I'm
says
reading
that in
these
this shit,
lyrics
bro.
and I'm sitting here looking through that shit. I'm like, oh, I'm going to prison. Like if they do this shit, we all going to prison because he didn't say shit. It's crazy.
I feel you.
I think it's.
And it's like I'm a Young Thug fan and everything. Like I like his music. I don't know if that man did some shit. I have no idea. I'm not saying he's innocent.
Right.
But it's a slippery slope if they can just be like, oh, we heard these lyrics, you're going to jail. Like, what the
for
fuck,
sure,
bro?
for
Rappers
sure.
be capping, bro. Rappers lie on shit all the
Absolutely.
time, man.
Absolutely.
Right.
That's so slippery. You'll never hear them do that with a country artist.
Nah,
Of course.
Like, that's crazy, man.
man, it's.
That's crazy. That's such a slippery slope, bro.
I love the rap game.
Man.
I love the rap game.
You
It's
know
just-
how reckless Wichita artists be talking.
Absolutely,
That
bro.
concerns me. Like reading that shit, I'm like, man.
Yeah, but the thing about it is you don't really get paid attention to until you get money. That's just the fact,
For sure.
right? In the entertainment business, that's just how it is. Everybody's nobody be until you get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this. Dang, well, you know, like if you just scroll on social media, right? I think I saw this video. Was this last night when Gucci Mane was talking about how like he was on camera admitting to like he was like, oh yeah, when I first came out, when the way I started popping, he was like, man, I this track that I dropped, my first hit, like. I really did that.
Gucci
The night
Mane got
before-
some of the most disrespectful music of all
Gucci
time.
said he robbed somebody, beat his ass.
Man, he got that one disc. Go dig your partner up. He was talking shit.
And
bro.
that was with Jeezy's people, right?
Yeah, they was.
Yeah,
oh
man.
they was serious.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like they was really doing that back. You see what I mean?
bro.
Yeah,
That's what I
they
mean,
was going
bro.
crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
Man,
They
that
must have some good lawyers, bro. I don't know.
Yeah,
yeah, or they just ain't really getting involved in it. It's like let them kill each other.
man.
One of the two. Tell me, so how can I? Let's get back to the Wichita artists and everything. Listen.
Go ahead, come on. I'm here for it. I'm here for
You
it.
know where I'm going to.
I'm here for
so,
it.
look, I'm not. I be so locked in with building my business and everything, and I
For sure.
try and be like just real focused and intentional. But you know, there's I follow you,
Absolutely.
right? So I'm on social media. What was this? Maybe 2 weeks ago, last week, something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm just scrolling, and I see like guys talking about humble greatness.
Yeah.
And I
for
was
sure.
like, what's going on here? Now, granted, I don't know none of these guys. So, you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I understand.
And so, but can I know what's going on? I'm so disconnected from like the local rap game. Like what's
Yeah.
happening? What is that all about? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, so
Because I genuinely don't know.
yeah, so there was a podcast situation. And basically what happened was this. I'm gonna kind of graze it, I guess I could say. Basically what happened was there's an artist named Hippie K who records at Nika, which is
Fire. Shout out Hippie K.
yeah, which is
with it?
a
he
studio.
cold.
It's called Nika, not in Kansas anymore. That's what they call it. And then I have an artist named Keontre who records over here.
Yeah.
So me and Wichita Promo, we were like, man, they really don't know each other, but it would be dope if they made music together, right? So anyways, we do the podcast.
Talking about Nika and you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyways, we do the podcast or whatever, and basically some stuff was said, and they wanted to do a studio battle. Well, I pronounced that we do a studio battle. Like, hey, if you think your artists are better than mine, then let's do a studio battle. So we did a studio battle on Saturday. We ended up winning. We were just more prepared at the end of the day.
Was it like a set of judges,
Nah,
like crowd
there
judging.
didn't need to be no
just
judges, bro.
crowd type shit. See how the crowd react.
They got smoked.
Yeah.
Like when somebody comes up.
Wait. No. Hold on, big fella. Hold on. I'm just saying, like, and how do you know who? Like, was it like people that actually?
So that's what I'm gonna get to.
Okay.
When the other team comes over and they're like, "Dang, bro, thanks, man. We're just gonna take that L." Yeah, then they know. Yeah. They knew.
Oh.
Yeah, it was no debate.
Okay.
That's it. And the thing about it is, I do want to do this with some more studios because these rappers need to get off this mindset that they're just the best. Everybody's the best rapper in Kansas. That's what they all say, right? But when you show up to a show, nobody shows up for you. You ain't got no fans.
Yeah.
Like, what are you the best at? You know what I'm saying? So people just need to get humbled, and I'm here to do
that's
it.
Respect, though. They
Absolutely.
respectfully, I can respect that. I mean,
yeah, when we did that podcast, I had like hella people in my inbox like, bro, you got to respond to Hippie K and say some shit. They thought we was like beefing, and I was like, he's supposed to feel that way.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
him saying his music is better than mine. I'm not mad at that. I'm like, yeah, bro, you supposed to feel that way. Otherwise, why the fuck you making it?
You're right.
I agree.
So if I came out with a vodka, you'd be like, yeah, bro, of course mine's better. You should feel that way, right?
Right.
But
it wasn't no disrespectful shit. It was friendly competition.
I think that was actually, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that actually, like, okay, actually, no, this is facts. Because not just my opinion, I'm not really in the local rap game. It brought attention to make me want to know.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So for everybody in totality, everybody won in that. Now, granted,
absolutely.
From a competitor standpoint and everything, you may feel, oh, well, we, whatever.
Well,
but,
I mean, it just goes to show, like, if you're gonna claim you're the best at something, then you got to be the best, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to. So, for me, I love competition, bro. I love it. Bring it. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about it is, say we did lose, then I'm going to go back over and be like, okay, what do we need to do to get better?
This stuff's harder than people think, man.
It is, bro.
People think that there's more than just making a good song. It's more than just performing. You got to have like a full package. There's so many things. And a lot of people make dope songs and then they just can't perform. Or a lot of people perform and then you turn on their song in the studio and you're like, oh, damn, this is ass. Like, a lot of people don't have the full package. It's hard, man. It's tough.
It's the way he was looking for me. Oh, wow, this is ass.
Man, sometimes we'll be at a show and I'll hear something and I'm like, man, this is crazy. They can really perform. And then I go home and listen to it and I'm like, what the hell is this? Sometimes I just don't got it. So it's tough.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Brody. What makes a good song?
It's a lot. I don't know.
It is a lot, but I feel like the main component is after you're done performing, if I can kind of quote the chorus, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if something sticks with me.
Yeah, something has to stick with me.
So like,
because I could be like, man, you remember that dude with the one song, and at the during the chorus, he was like, put your hands up or put your phones in there. They'd be like, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's what really makes a good song, is something that can connect with you instantly. So a lot of just the old school stuff, I would say. The stuff from like 2005, 6, and 7. They was making a lot of songs like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like the performance thing in Wichita, and I typically, when I'm at your shows, I rap on my backtrack because I haven't went in here and like prepared. I need to prepare my performance versions and everything. But I feel like that's a big thing.
If the song is good, the song is good.
For sure. But
that's my thing.
In local shows, I feel like in these local shows, because they're in smaller venues, I almost always prefer somebody who does it with no backtrack. If I hear you rapping it straight up to me right there, I like it almost 100% more every single time. Because it's like, when I go to a famous show, if they rap over the backtrack, it's fine sometimes. Because if you go to like a certain type of artist, like, I don't know, like a Playboy Cardi, somebody who I don't give a fuck about the lyrics, you feel me?
Yeah.
If I'm going to a show like that and he rapping over the backtrack, I don't care. It doesn't matter because we just there for the vibe. He's on the thing. We got a full crowd of people and everybody's hype. You jump in, you lit together. At these local shows, you in a little bar, everybody's sitting quietly, just staring up at the stage. So if you not really doing your shit, it's boring, bro. So when these dudes are over the backtrack, like, it don't matter how much energy you giving, you jumping up and down, you going crazy. We just listening to your song. Like, it's boring in a local spot like that.
That's a good perspective.
I need you to like rap the shit to me or else I get bored.
Oh wow.
I feel that. I can agree with that. I done been to some shows and I felt like that. Like Now for me,
local. Like I said, big shows it's different sometimes. Yeah. But on this local shit, like you really got to come with it.
For me, I think of it like from a business perspective, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not an artist, so that I kind of feel like that's the only one track mind I could really think of it from. Yeah. Maybe you guys see it different ways, but like for me, I'm like from a business perspective, how are we gonna get the most out this event?
Yeah.
If EK's my artist, hey bro, I need you to make them feel you, make them feel your bars. Turn that off. Get real intimate with it. Yeah. That's what Cole do.
Yeah, you're right.
When he get on stage, right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong on some songs, but he'll sit down on there and he really like be, you know what I mean? Yeah. But granted, he's a huge
about
artist.
The craft, bro. There's a lot of people in this rap game that all they're trying to do is come, make some money, hook up with a whole bunch of the other sex, and drink and get high all day. Like that's their goal. That's what they want to do. Yeah. So I feel like when you got somebody who's as rare as J. Cole is, right? He just got a different mission. Everybody's in this rap game for something different. Some people just want attention. Some people really want to do this. Some people really want to be the best. Some people, maybe they got some financial issues. Maybe they're really from the streets, bro, and they owe people money. So they're like, man, I got to go ahead and sign my life away and be an artist and try to make money back so I don't get killed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's so many different avenues. So, when you sign to a label, when artists sign to a label, bro, I'm sure they're signing for many different things. Some people never get heard, bro. They're just writers for other people. Half these artists don't even write their own stuff, right?
Yeah. So I heard Rick Ross write for a lot of people.
That wouldn't surprise me at all. How solid his
music
that be, bro?
Yeah.
His music is always solid to me. But yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yesterday.
Yeah, so how it used to work back in the day, and it still might work this way, I don't know. I've been out of the major label loop for a long time because I love local artists. But what would happen is if I was the label and EKM was my artist, say I demand like 30 songs from him. Hey, we're going to do an album. You have to submit 30 songs, and then we're going to pick your best 13. Okay, cool. So you make the 30 songs. We put the best 13. Now what are we doing with the other 17? We're probably selling whatever he wrote and did to other artists that are like him. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So that's how everybody gets paid. So if he's the main guy on the roster, right? Yeah. But then we got somebody who sounds like him, who's up next. Yeah. Sell a few of his songs.
Since y'all in the music game, if you're that artist that's not like that, the main guy, let's say if he's the main guy, you're the guy coming up next.
For sure.
Do you feel offended that they wanted that?
Absolutely not.
Because, it's kind of like the whole ghostwriting thing and Absolutely you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, would you kind of be like, man, I don't want nobody to know? Or like, would you just be like, man, let's get this money?
Let's get this money. That's why we here.
Yeah, I feel that.
It's kind of like, okay, say you're in the championship game, right?
Yep.
And you're the best player on the team. 5 seconds left on the clock, right? This is basketball. 5 seconds left on the clock. You're the best player. You're demanding the ball, right? Mm-hmm. What if he's the 12th man, bro, and he's just in there, everybody in foul trouble. He's the only one open. We pass him the ball, he makes the shot, we win. Are you mad?
Absolutely
not.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
We all got a ring. What's there to be mad about? We winning.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so like that's how people got to look at it. And I think that a lot of people really don't want to sign to labels. I mean, there's a lot going on with labels, of course, but they don't understand like the point. I feel like the point of signing to a label personally is because they give you connections that you'll never get as a local artist.
Yeah, I've kind of always wondered that.
It's not about the money. It's about the connections you're able to get.
Right. The doors that open with
Absolutely.
That, right? Yeah. What do you think? Would you sign to a major label?
I wouldn't, but it just depends on the artist. I think most artists here in town, I would say probably do that.
But why won't you?
Because I don't make that type of music.
What do you mean?
I don't make that type of music. The type of music I make, my music better than that. I don't need to do that. And I'm building up my business.
Okay.
That's the thing. I got a bar in my song. I don't need fuck a label. I could build a business up and sign you. I don't need to do that. So I'm already promoting every artist in town. I'm A&Ring. I'm building up connections by myself. At this point, I'm more interested in building the label. And I don't want to do the label on no fuck shit. I ain't trying to fuck artists over. I really want to like...
Respect.
Yeah, I'm trying to do this shit right. And I don't really even care about the label. I don't make music for money. That's the thing. Bro knows I'm broke as hell. I don't make music for money at all. I make music because I like making music.
And that's
I love making music.
We had this conversation.
I respect
told
that.
him.
Yeah,
I respect
I don't care about the money. The only reason I care about money at all is because it allows me to make more music. That's literally it. I be hitting bro up like, damn, bro, I wish I could just find a way to make a little money on this podcast because then I can make an extra music video a week. Just some little dumb shit. That's the only reason I care about money at all in this.
Where does that passion come from?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, I don't know. I started writing in like high school, but I didn't take it seriously like that. I think really I was like skateboarding and making like YouTube videos about skateboarding with my homie when I was like 16 to like 19, and then he passed away. And when he passed away, like I was writing the whole time, but he wasn't even like a big music guy. He was just skating with me all the time, and he would listen to my raps, and he always told me I was hard. And then when he died, he was like my cameraman. He did all the YouTube shit. I didn't know nothing.
Dang, for real?
Yeah, he did everything. So I didn't know anything. So when he died, that was gone. I was just like, damn, I don't know how to do this no more. So I was just like, what am I gonna do? And I told myself, I was like, I gotta make it in something. Bro, like we was trying to make it in the entertainment industry. I was like, music is the only lane I know how to do that. So I just kept doing it. I love it. So I've just been doing it ever since, man. I don't know.
up, bro?
I think that's really it. I started for him.
R.I.P. to the homie. That's wild.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry.
Dang, that was like that was your bestie. Like
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
Dang.
I know that was
Because I know you don't hang around people like that.
Nah, not at all. Yeah. That's like I only ever really
What
had
happened
like
to him?
so I moved down to Florida with him, and that's why we was like super tight. We made that jump. We was living together for a little while and shit. And then we had a fight, and he moved back to Kansas, and then like a week later got in a car wreck and died. We never got to make up, nothing.
No way.
That's
Yeah.
heavy.
Yeah.
Dang, bro.
Bro, I'm really sorry to hear that. That's real heavy.
That's
I pray, yeah. It's rough. But yeah, man. That's also why I moved the way I move now.
I got
feel
you.
me?
Yep.
That's also why like I'm real quiet. You don't see me like I'm not a beef kind of guy. If I got beef with somebody, it's real serious. Like you gotta really do something to me.
Yeah,
Because I don't know, it's a real negative way to look at life, but at the same way, it's not like I think about that shit a lot. Like when I'm talking to somebody, if we get in an argument, like we can be mad at each other and we can go at it, and then I'll go home and I'll be sitting there like, damn, if he die, I'm gonna feel like shit.
Well, of course.
So I gotta say something to you.
Yeah,
Because it's like, I don't know, I feel
makes
like
sense.
that happened to me when I was a teenager. And like ever since then, that should be stuck in my head. You feel me? So everybody I meet, I think about that shit. I'm like, damn, we could die like any day.
But at the same
I think
time,
about that shit.
at the same time, obviously, we wish that didn't happen.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's also a very mature and positive way to look at life. You know, for me, bro, I can be mad at somebody.
Yeah.
But it's really, really hard for me to hold a grudge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard
I can't
for me
stay
too.
hard. I can't stay
Yeah.
mad at people.
For sure.
If it's bothering me, like if Angelo and I got into it,
Yeah.
if I'm really mad, I just be like, hey, bro, we gonna have to talk.
Yeah.
Because I don't
Pull up, bro,
want to
pull
be
up.
mad no more. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I
don't want to see people and not see them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's a
Yeah.
good way to say it. Yeah.
And,
That's a good way to say
I
it.
mean, and I think that comes with also, you know, maturity. You start getting older and stuff. You start realizing, bro. I mean, I really, to me, like, so I think my studio's been open full time. I want to say like 3 years maybe that I've been doing this full time, right? But man, I got like 20 something names of artists that are gone
Shit's crazy.
in like those 3 years, right?
Like death?
Absolutely.
And people don't understand that like
and
like
and a lot of
I
them is
don't
locked
know
up
them
right
like
now.
you do, because you sit here and record them and talk to them and everything.
Yeah.
I just talk to these dudes over DMs, but they be like, when I post diss tracks and stuff, dudes don't understand that like it really does like affect us too, because I be talking to these kids. You feel me?
Yeah.
It'd be like 16-year-olds that I'm talking to, and I'm like, this is a cool ass kid, and then this motherfucker gets shot, and it's like, damn, bro,
Yeah, it's like
I was a
that.
cool ass kid. Like it's crazy.
Why do y'all think, like, is it, okay, well, I ain't trying to make this real theological.
No, come on.
But you know, I do believe, like it says in the Bible, life and death is in the power of the tongue.
Come on,
So
man.
like, if I was an
right.
artist, there's no way I'm talking about something negative,
Yeah.
you know, or anything like that. So do y'all think like sometimes that stuff happens because people are speaking that into existence, or like,
A little bit for sure. And it's not even necessarily like speaking, just the way you move. If you just move in a negative way and you always on bullshit, it's gonna follow you.
Yeah, it is,
Like it just
bro.
does.
The thing
And
is-
that's talking, and like that's everything. That's just your attitude, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you just step out on a negative attitude, everybody gonna be like that with you.
Yeah.
Like,
so the thing about it is this, bro. People got to understand the difference between entertainment and reality. They need to really understand that, right? So there's an artist who goes by D1. He recently was on Sway in the Morning, and he was recently just saying stuff about some I guess you can call them secular artists. They're like, man, you know, you glorifying all this stuff in your music, but then you want to, you know, say, you know, no guns or no violence or something, but then you turn around, that's what you're rapping about. So like, I can kind of see both sides. Like, I do understand what he's saying, but at the end of the day, I mean, yeah, we're in the entertainment business, right? Yeah. So to us who are actually in this business, it's kind of like, duh, it's entertainment. But bro, when you keep telling it to these kids over and over and over again, they're really trying to move like that.
Well, because they're not listening like from a mindset of like, this is entertainment.
Nah, they're like
I told you how when I listen to music,
Absolutely.
it really be hitting me like,
yeah.
you know, so I bet it's like that.
Yeah, it's so I mean that's the thing that I always speak on. I'm like, yo, entertainment versus reality. Like, you guys have to understand that. Your favorite rapper isn't selling drugs to everybody and gunning everybody down, bro, and telling him you know, telling on himself. He's not doing that, bro.
Let me ask you this, since you brought up favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Who's yours?
Why you?
I want to ask him real quick.
Oh, okay.
One is hard, so hard to pick one, bro. But I'll probably say Boldy James right now. That dude was so
bro,
cold,
hey, we
man.
gotta look this dude up, bro.
That dude was so cold.
We gotta look this dude up.
He changed the way I rap.
Absolutely.
Boldy.
Crazy.
Who's your favorite artist of all time?
Oh, come on, man, Drizzy.
Yeah, he's cold.
Hands that Drizzy, bro.
That's dope.
Man, I'm a super Drake fan.
Ain't nobody touching the
good,
success.
bro.
It's
Bro,
gonna take a long time for somebody
so
to catch up.
When you said consistency,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know anybody more consistent than Drake.
Success wise is Drake. I'm just talking like the amount of music.
Like
this
quantity.
dude, this dude Boldy just be dropping like 70 songs a year, and it's like, how the hell you got that much to say, bro?
Music, bro.
And
That's a lot.
that's the thing, is it's always quality, and that's what blows my mind. It's a lot of dudes that drop like I don't care. I'll say it. Youngboy, great. He drops some fantastic music. I love some Youngboy songs. He also drops so much ass. He drops way too much music, bro. Bro, he'll drop some pause. But man, he'll drop some crazy music, but he drops so much garbage too, because he drops like 40 song albums like 4 times a year, and it's like, what are we doing, bro? You oversaturating. We don't need to hear.
I can't get with him.
Yeah,
I can't get with him.
He makes some really good music, but he makes some really bad music too, and I just feel like he just overfloods it. So that's why I partially like respect Boldy so much, is because like, it does not make sense to me. This man drops that much music and don't miss. It's just crazy to me.
Who you got?
My favorite artist of all time is Young Berg, of all time. Absolutely, hands down. Yeah.
That's a unique answer. Yeah.
Young Berg, hands down. All day, bro.
Can you elaborate on that?
Absolutely. Let's talk about it.
I think I need you to elaborate on that.
Come on, man.
Because I got about like 10,000 guys.
I've met so many people. They're like, bro, we've never met a Young Berg fan like you. Dog, his first album, bro, if you look at the credits. So what I used to do is get albums back in the day. And you know, when you can actually open the paper and they have like written in, dog, at the time, Berg he wrote his whole album. And on top of that, he co-produced his whole album on a major label. So I'm like, bro, this dude really knows music. Like, knows music to the point of like, yeah, the singer on that didn't write, I wrote that. That's wild, bro. He wrote his whole album.
Yeah.
So then when I'm listening to the album, I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing about it was Young Berg was signed to DMX.
That's wild. I didn't know that.
When he was young, he said, he was like, man, I was like 5 foot nothing. He was like, I was like 4'10" maybe. And I walk into DMX's trailer at they had a video shoot for DMX, and he was like, I rapped for him and stuff like that. And he's like, he ended up signing me. He's like, I was like super young. I was the youngest person there, but he met a whole bunch of people along the way. But that's how his career's always been, bro. I'm just, when one person can do it all, bro, that's the same thing with Soulja Boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, when one person does everything, bro, that's so much work, and you're still successful that way, bro. That's crazy, bro, because that's really unheard of.
But GOAT?
Yeah, to me, all day.
Drake, your GOAT?
He should be all of our goats.
I mean, success-wise, he's there.
Wait a minute.
He's great.
He's phenomenal. I mean,
I gotta say, hey, if you call Drake the GOAT though,
but
you
bro,
gotta put Wayne there.
Thank you.
Absolutely not.
So look at what
Wayne found his ass.
Look at
No, you
what
don't.
Look at
Wayne
what
better.
he came into, bro.
Wayne better.
No, he's not.
Lyricism?
Hold on.
Oh man.
Look at what these people came into, bro.
What do you mean by that? When you say he came into like,
Yeah, Drake. What the label he was signed with was Young Money, right?
right.
Okay, bro. You came into the best,
He was famous before that, and then
But
came
he
into the
had
best.
to open his mouth and say his own bar.
and he did, and he did. But it was to the point where it was like, I remember somebody told me, they was like, bro, have you heard like Lil Wayne's new song? There's a dude that raps exactly like him, but he sounds a little different, but they rap the same. And I was like, okay. So many people told me that. I was like, okay. So I listened to some stuff and I'm like, oh, that's Drake.
You think Drake
I
sound like
guess.
Lil Wayne?
That's what everybody was saying when he first came out. I don't listen to Drake like that. I don't feel like I need to. There's a lot of artists I don't listen to.
Yeah.
I don't have to listen to Drake. I know it's going to be dope. I don't have to listen to Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? So like I said before, bro, I'm the type of person, I want to find that little person.
Yeah, I feel
Like
that. Which is why you like local artists.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's a lot of artists I don't listen to.
I think Drake.
They're already there.
I think Drake. I remember the first song I think I heard from Drake was "Closer to My Dreams." Y'all remember that song?
Sounds fire.
Closer to my dreams.
Sounds dope.
Bro, that was like, I think I was a freshman in high school.
Okay.
Him and Cole was same time. I think Cole was doing like Friday Night Lights at that time. the warm up, all that.
Okay.
That was around the
Come
same
on now.
time, right?
Yeah.
Cole's like my maybe second favorite artist ever. But anyways, but Drake, one of the reasons I really like Drake. Okay, well, let me say this too. I think to some degree, when you really like an artist, I could be wrong on this. This is just my opinion. But I think to some degree, when you really like an artist, partially you kind of like can see yourself in this artist.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
100%,
like,
bro.
I don't come from like
100%.
me personally, the way I carry myself, like my background, like I've always been somebody who work hard. I've been through struggle,
Yeah.
but I don't come from like the slums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't never been to jail. I ain't never been locked up. I ain't never got arrested. I ain't never like been gang banging. That ain't Troy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drake don't talk about that, but Drake will handle himself. You know, you see what I'm saying? Like, so I think maybe that's it. But at the same time, I think Drake got crazy bars. He versatile as hell. I think, you know, something I used to hate that he does is the whole UK switch up when he get in that kind of mode. But like, as I've really started listening to it, I'm like, yo, he really sliding on this stuff. He really going ham on that. You know, you got the singing. You know what I mean? You got like this, and then I also think you got like this world of tough guys.
Yeah.
Where you come in and you like politely body them. Like you like, and I'm
You're
taking
right.
I'm gonna take your bitch too.
Absolutely,
Like, you know,
absolutely.
like, so I think there's a sense of that. There's a sense of like, I mean, he just efficient. He's just
bro.
efficient. Like, so there's different things. Like, even this last album, people are like, oh, I hate it. Like, when I first listened to it, I was like, I don't think it's his best body of work, but I like it. But dog,
What else is there to say,
no
bro?
no cap though.
Yeah.
I listen to it like every day.
Yeah, for sure.
That's Drizzy. Like,
It's because you love the bro. You end up falling in love with the artist, bro. And there's a point where you fall in love with the artist so much in their work, bro. It don't matter what they could. It's like when 444 came out with Jay-Z. People was like, bro, this is trash. But real
He
Jay-Z
giving- he
fans
giving
are like,
game
bro,
on that.
this is
Yeah.
crazy.
he giving game on that, and I think I like that album so much because the level of maturity on
See,
that,
that's
man.
what-
Like,
and that's the thing with artists. That's the thing with artistry that's so hard, bro. Like, if you came into the game when you were 16 years old
yeah,
and now you're 30 something, Yeah, bro. I hope you're not making that shit, but your fans are kind of like, dang, we still might want the young kid. You know what I'm saying? And it's also hard to switch over, bro, because let's talk about Bow Wow, for instance. Bow Wow when he was young.
Yo, Bow Wow got bangers.
Bro, Bow Wow got hits.
I talked to my homeboy about this like a month ago.
He has hits for
Bow
days.
Wow, Lil Bow Wow, will body a lot of these rappers now.
Absolutely. And he can still
Bow Wow
rap.
was
But
cold.
the thing about it is this. When he does rap or makes a new song, under all the comments, they like, they just talking down because they still see him as the kid, even though he's a grown man now.
That's true.
So it's really hard to make that switch, bro. It is.
That's why you got to respect somebody like Wayne or like Jay-Z so much, because both of them went from young ass men. Wayne was like 14 when he popped off.
Super young.
And they still going old as hell now and still popular.
I don't know what else Wayne can say, bro.
Man, Wayne is giving some of his best verses ever right now still too.
You think?
It's crazy.
I don't think.
He is. I'm telling you. But that's the thing again. It's shit that you're not going to hear it on the radio. You got to dig for it. It's like when he pops on some like what he did on West Side Gun's song recently, what he did on like Bodie James. When he pops on, it's when he pops on like less popular stuff.
Yeah, I need to know who Bodie is.
Yeah, he crazy cold, man.
Can we know? Can you give me a little background on Bodie?
Man, he crazy hard, man. He a Detroit rapper, but he different.
I got to Spotify this, bro.
He different.
I don't know. Apple Music, yeah.
He kind of like a Babyface Ray?
Nah, not at all. Not at all. I don't even know how to describe him, man.
Well,
it's more like
that was like his favorite dude. This dude has
Bodie got to be coming with that.
Well, I
shit.
also like I'm big into like producers and shit too. I'm a big production guy. Like my favorite producer of all time is Alchemist, and he work with him all the time. And Alchemist is like
he's a beast, bro.
I don't know much about him.
Alchemist blows my mind. Alchemist is the only producer I can think of that literally like he's produced for Biggie. Like he's been producing since the 80s damn near, bro. And he still drops like 4 or 5 albums a year since then. Like dumb consistent. I've never heard a fucking beat I don't like. If you go on my Spotify right now, there's like over 1,000 like songs. It's crazy.
What do y'all think about Khaled?
DJ Khaled?
Yeah.
He don't do nothing. I mean, he a personality, but he literally does not make music. That's what people don't realize. He's an A&R. He doesn't make beats.
Yeah.
He ain't producing them?
Nah, he's never made a beat in his life. He doesn't make anything. He's an A&R. So all he does, his job is basically like a producer comes in there and plays a beat, and they're like, "What you think?" And he's like, Drake and Justin Bieber would go crazy. And then he gets paid.
The way he made it seem. So I watch a lot of podcasts. I was watching one with Shannon Sharp's podcast, Club Shay.
Yeah,
he just had an interview. The way he made it seem is as if he produced this shit.
He ain't producing.
Who be producing?
Producers.
I don't be following Khaled like
That's the thing. That's the thing. It's not the thing about Khaled. It's not even no like. What
bro, he be putting the super team together like, bro, these dudes the song has to be good, bro.
Okay, well let me say this. So what Khaled talked about on the interview, he used to DJ at like they used to have like the record stores. He used to DJ there, and Wayne and Birdman before they even blew up used to come in there and drop,
I heard about that. Yeah.
So that's how he know them. He's known Rick Ross for years like that too.
What a small world. That's crazy.
I'm gonna tell
that's
you,
wild,
bro.
right?
That's wild.
But the thing about Khaled is this, bro. Like his ability to build relationships has to be crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm talking about.
I ain't trying to take everything away from him, because it's like the thing I don't like about him is that everybody thinks he does everything, and I'm like, he's just an A&R. Everybody thinks he makes the beats, and I wish he would step out and say like, oh, by the way, I don't do that.
But he making too much.
He's just taking everybody's credit.
Element.
But it definitely takes like talent what he's doing, bro, because he's getting the biggest people on the planet on every song. Like that takes so much like networking, bro.
And I don't think I don't know if I know anybody that even does what he does at that level. You know what I mean? Like I don't know anybody that makes anthems like
like
that.
A DJ drama or somebody, he'll make big tapes with like Wayne and Drake and people on it, but it's not like DJ Khaled will straight up get pop stars. Like
DJ Khaled would call Justin Bieber.
Yeah, he'll literally get anybody, bro.
That bag.
Beyonce on that shit if he want her.
Would you do a song with Bieber?
I mean, if the song's right, that's the thing.
I fuck with Justin Bieber.
If the song's right,
hard,
that's the thing, bro. I ask people on this podcast all the time, like, who would you work with? And everybody's answer is always Bieber or Drake.
Justin Bieber song, bro.
Huh?
I would change my whole rap style to be on a Justin Bieber song. Absolutely.
Bro, Justin Bieber had that thing going.
Numbers.
Wow.
Yeah, come on. Man.
Yeah, numbers would be crazy.
That's just me though.
Who's a dream collab for y'all?
Fuck.
Man, if I could.
Angel, are you still rapping like yourself?
Nah, absolutely not. If I could, that would be Bird all day.
I should have known that.
Nah, let's not say that because I got songs with him. So let's not say that.
You got some songs with
Absolutely. I got them on the computer right now.
Have you dropped them?
No. Long story.
That's fire though.
Power the internet, yeah, bro. Got about about 5 unofficial songs. That song with Hurricane Chris.
Man.
But we need to talk about this.
You remember Hurricane Chris? Hey, baby,
Yes.
I got a song with him on my computer
What
right
the
now.
hell is he doing now?
He got back to rapping again
Got back.
right now. Dropping fire.
We need to talk about that.
Anyways,
too. Yeah, we got to elaborate on that.
what was the question?
Dream collab.
Dang, bro, that's crazy, man. Dream collab. If you can answer this before me, go ahead and answer it. Because then
It's hard. I don't want to
This
say
gonna be the
Boldy
last
because I've been
question
saying
of the
that the whole
podcast.
time.
It's gonna be
I
the last
say
question of the
probably
podcast.
to not say Boldy. I say probably Earl Sweatshirt, and y'all probably don't know him either.
Oh, now you showed me him before. He was dope.
Yeah, I put him probably him.
Man,
Dream
I need to.
collab.
I wonder what your playlist is like, dog. I need to hear it.
It's crazy diverse. I'm not gonna lie.
It's probably like a bunch of guys I don't know. Like I
Yeah.
feel like I need to be put on game.
There's so many artists, bro, that is going through
Yeah,
my
that's
head.
hard. It's a lot of dope people I want to work with.
I would love to. You know who I wish if I was an artist. Who I just know. I bet like the energy in the booth was wild as Migos.
Oh yeah,
I bet they go crazy.
Woo!
yeah. They seem like they just be fun as fuck to.
Yeah,
they just
bro.
be a
Like
good time.
just
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
bro. I feel like they're the king of ad libs.
Yeah,
that
they
don't
up there for
surprise
sure.
me.
They
That
up
don't
there for
surprise me at
sure.
all.
They really kind of changed the game on that.
Yeah,
like,
they really
tell me if
did.
y'all agree or not.
They
for
they
sure.
definitely
Absolutely.
up there.
Absolutely.
Do y'all feel like? And I still want to know your answer whenever you think of it.
Man,
You feel like Offset? You feel like Offset is gonna be still have a good career now that he ain't with Migos or even Quavo? I mean, I think Quavo is real like radio. He can get real radio. His sound.
Yeah.
yeah, man, they just got a different. They move differently, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they gonna be fine.
Yeah, they'll be all right. They got enough like they've built up.
Did you
The thing
have y'all heard Offset's new album?
And I don't listen to Offset.
You should, bro.
I don't need
think
to.
He snapped on it. He snapped on it, bro.
I'm sure he did.
I
He
didn't think
better.
he did. I didn't think he was going to.
Bro, you remember what we said the other
Offset
day?
cold.
They rap full time. They better be nice.
That's I never heard
Yeah.
anybody
Rap
say that.
full time.
Has he
They
ever
better
told
be
you?
good.
Have you ever told this?
Nah,
to
that's
Kay?
real though.
He told me this. I've never heard anybody say this. He's like, you know, when you do something full time, you should be really good at it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like,
facts.
since you rap full time, like your repetition has to be.
Bro, you rap 80
Yeah.
hours a week. You
Wild.
better be nice. Why
Yeah,
why do you
that's true.
suck?
Yeah,
That's
nah,
true.
Facts. Yeah,
So that's why, bro, local artists, they probably got 2-3 jobs, bro, and they still try to rap on the side. That's how I view the game.
yeah.
Bro, I don't know a dream collab, bro.
You just say Drake. It's all good.
It's tough, man.
Is it?
You
Go
know
ahead.
an artist named D Pride?
D Pride?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Local?
Nah, from Canada. He changed his name to Russell, but
You got any local artists you listen
super
to?
hard.
Nah, bro. That
we got a
I was-
crazy
my,
amount.
my,
Might be
next,
him.
my next
The guy
question was
who
about
just
to be who should obviously I need
got
to listen
so
to
many,
your
man.
music, but
Local artists
yeah.
to collab with?
No.
To listen to?
Put me on game. Who
Man.
should I listen to?
Yeah, it's tough,
there's a
man.
ton.
It depends.
Who's
Yeah,
the
it depends
best?
what you like too.
Who's the
the
best,
best?
locally? Who would y'all say? Who y'all giving that crown to?
I'm not going to say
Yeah,
that.
he can't say that.
I can't say that.
Oh yeah, that is.
It's for studio purposes.
I can because I don't care. Outside of myself, I already told everybody
Who?
my top 3 because I can't say.
Laylo Holmes is in
Yeah,
there.
I'm not gonna say my homies either because that don't feel fair.
Okay.
So like everybody already know like Keontre, my boy. Like I'm not gonna say my homies because it's just not fair. Like I've been hanging out with him for 10 years. I know all his lyrics. That's my boy. But like my top 3 in the city right now, and it changes. I say Laylo Holmes,
Shout out,
Hippie
man.
K, and Jai XO. That's probably my
Ooh,
top
that's a
3.
solid line.
They cold, man.
Man, see, I need to be knowing these guys.
But it's so many. That's the thing. That's just my top 3, bro. There's a cool 200 hard
There's
artists
so
here,
many
like
dope
for real.
artists, man.
What-
It's crazy.
What is the scene missing to where?
We need an A&R.
Yeah,
We need an A&R. We need somebody who could who can represent locals and go to the labels.
yeah. The struggle
So
with that
if I was
is
a label and he was an artist, right? Well, he is an artist, and you were an A&R, you would go to like a local show,
Yeah.
and then you would come to me, the label, and be like, "Man, I went to this showing Wichita and
keep that talent.
These 5 people, you really need to look at them.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do with these ciphers.
Right, go ahead, bring them in. Like, you're the middleman. We need somebody like that here.
Yeah, it's tough. It's really difficult. That's what I'm trying to do right now, but there's so many hurdles with that.
It's tough too. I mean, half these artists,
beef.
Half of them don't have cars. Half of them are on house arrest. Half of them have cases. Half of them can't leave the state.
Yeah, beefing with each other, all type of stuff.
A lot of artists be going through a lot, bro. They're not even clean enough to do business with. They're just not. So, last question, because then I gotta go.
You want me to ask it, or you about to ask me a question?
This just has to be the last one.
No, that's cool. Dream collab. You never answered. No, man. Actually, I got a better one.
There's so many artists running through my mind when you say that. I'm like, I have no idea.
I got a better question.
Okay.
What's next for Humble Greatness Studios?
Man, looking to get my own venue. Honestly, I think that's one of my next steps. Pushing the clothing line. I just started it, so we're actually gonna have the first merch dropping, hopefully before Thanksgiving.
Fire.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that. And really just more shows, man. The thing is, I'm just trying to give artists an opportunity, because when you go to big cities, bro, if I remember going to the studio when I used to live in Atlanta, bro, and if nobody knew who you were, you're not getting in the studio.
Damn.
It doesn't matter how talented you are, nothing. They're like, bro, whose man's is this, bro? If nobody knows you, get out of here. Go somewhere else. But every studio was kind of locked in at that point like that. You know what I'm saying? So the only reason I exist is to just give local artists opportunities. That's the only reason I exist, bro. So the more that if I can get my own venue and then we can start doing stuff out of there and we don't have to worry about, these clubs and stuff. It's really hard for me to go to a club and be like, hey, can I get a Saturday night? That's their money night. They look at you like, no, of course you can't, bro. I got to protect my money. I'm making this. I don't want to do something what if I do a show, nobody shows up, and then people are leaving because they don't want to hear that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I get that. I get it, right? So if I could have my own space, I think that would be super dope. So, that's really I feel like that's the next step for me.
Yeah.
EK, what about you, bro?
Man, Wichita promo ciphers. That's the main thing I'm focused on right now. We got the first cipher almost done. We pushing it. And then, I want to make a lot more. I'm trying to force these Wichita artists to work together.
Yeah,
that's
bro,
it, man.
They got to come together. If they don't come together, nothing's gonna change.
I feel like it's a double positive, because people ask me a lot lately, like, what? I don't think people understand what I benefit out of it, because I'm paying for everything, and I'm not like. So I'm paying for the beat, I'm paying for the music videos, I'm paying for the studio time, I'm getting all these artists together, everything's out of my pocket. And when I'm dropping it, they going in the splits. They getting paid, not me. I'm not taking the profit back from it. So I'll just take a loss. So everybody thinks that, like, when I hit people up, they think I'm on some weird shit. But I'm like, I promise you, I'm just trying to help. Because what they don't understand is the positive for me is, like he just said, we need an A&R. I'm building that shit. Once these come out, once I have, like, let's say I drop 10 ciphers and we got 50 artists working together on this thing. Now, if a label comes to this city, I can say, like, I did that. I got 50 dudes together. I can tell you I can tell you everything about these dudes. I'm trying to be that guy. So that's what I'm trying to build right now.
Is it, I'm sorry, Angelo, one last thing. Is it possible, again, I've thought about this. I wish I was in the music game to where I could do this. Is it possible to where we can do like a Tiny Desk kind of spinoff for Wichita artists?
Man, that'd be so dope.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. If we found a location.
The look on that would go, man, what?
Yeah.
If we find a location.
Even if you don't have a crowd. But you can have a crowd, small crowd, but
I feel like, bro,
there's like a classroom at a high school or something. Yeah. Boy, that go crazy.
Bro, there's a lot of things we can do, but Wichita is so far behind on a lot of things. Like, even if I ask somebody, like, for instance, bro, I tried to shoot a music video at a jewelry store in the mall.
That'd have been fire.
They told me absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'll drive to Dallas right now, bro. We'll get in wherever.
Bro, they're
like, oh, you shoot video? Oh, hey, do it over here.
This city's so anti-hip-hop, it's crazy. Me and him got kicked out of a liquor store one time for a music video. It's like, for real? Y'all are too good for me. The liquor store.
Yeah, holler at me.
That's crazy.
I can help you.
And they sell greatness there too. Yeah.
It's
I'm not
crazy.
gonna say what the liquor store is, but yeah.
Holler at me.
We literally parked.
But yeah, this city just be
I was literally doing a music video for him. It probably took 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was nighttime and we literally parked in the back corner. There's nobody there. So I'm shooting. The manager walks out, right? I forgot what he said or something.
Hey, and we wasn't doing nothing either. Let me say that because there's a lot of videos. I completely understand if I got a gun out and I'm smoking weed and I'm doing this and this. Yeah, kick me out 100%. It's your business. We was literally just sitting in the car. Nothing at all.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Crazy at all, bro. He was sitting in the car. And I forgot how the dude approached me. Oh, he came up and was like, "So what are y'all doing?" I was like, "Oh man, I'm just shooting a video, bro. Hi, my name is." That's how I always introduce myself.
Yeah, respectfully.
Hey man, my name is Angelo. Da da da.
Of course.
And he's like, he gives me the. He gives me the soggy hand, bro.
That not respectable
and I was
handshake.
like, all right. And he was like, "So what are y'all doing?" I was like, man, just shooting just a short video. I was like, yeah, we picked the corner because we're not bothering anybody. He was like, yeah, y'all can't do that here. I said, bro, why not? He's like, just my manager doesn't. I think he said like my manager doesn't want. I said, oh, that's fine. Bring the manager out. I'll talk to him. Yeah, we don't have to do that. And I just looked him in the face. I was like, bro, are you serious right now? He's like, yeah, y'all got to get out of here. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
And I shook his hand and left.
Crazy.
We can talk about that.
Yeah. That's the thing. I mean, if you don't want me here, but the thing about it is it's Wichita's just so far behind, bro, in hip hop. It's really hard. The main thing is with me shooting all these videos is spots got to get used more than once. I feel like if we're in a big city, bro, we could shoot so many places that we might not even, come across the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, you probably will come across the same thing, but just not as often, right?
Right.
Here it's tough, man. It's really tough. And then, you can go out of state. You can get some super, super duper nice Airbnbs. You can get some cars off of Turo. You know what I'm saying? So, you can kind of create that. Here, we're still kind of building that up, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if I hop on Turo and try to get a car, I mean, I got to tell you what it's for. I might be like, yeah, this is going to be for a music video. I have to tell you what it's for.
Yeah.
And they might be like, yeah, we're not going to do that. All right.
Dang.
There's a lot of pushback, bro. So I'm here for it, bro. I mean, I like the uphill battle, bro. I love it. I love being an underdog. I love it.
That's what I always tell people. Celebrate your journey to greatness. That's part
Celebrate
of the
your journey to greatness. Yeah. Hey, man, if you're in Wichita, pick up one of these bottles. You will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. And he even said, bro, he has a disclaimer that if you don't like it, then he's going to give you your money back. So.
So we're going to conclude the show here. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We might cut that, but no. I appreciate the invite, bro.
Of course, bro.
It's always love.
Man. We could be here for like 20 hours. So
yeah, for sure.
I appreciate you. Hey, Humble Greatness Studios, man. We out of here.
Drink greatness.